Hello guys, we are back with more Final Fantasy 16. We're going to be going out here to meet with our metal worker dude. Jeremy with the resub!
There you go.
Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's work treating you today? As you can see, we're in the desert. Right now we're doing a side quest where we're helping a dude figure out what the spirit of Dalamil is. Let's see if I can jump over this chick. Oh, I can. Sick. What about this guy? Can. What about that chick? I think I can.
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Straight home now.
Apparently you can't talk to people on Back. Tuesday's gonna be awful?
Any luck?
Why?
Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
You have 11 to 12 skids at Walmart, just at Walmart. That's not including your other stores, obviously. I guess we have to go down there now. So that tells me that you are indeed going to be busy, but
Come on.
is that because they're legit out, or because they're expecting a huge insurge of sales due to I think Thanksgiving's coming up, right? Yeah.
That'll do, girl.
Makes sense. Sucks that there's that much work to do.
What I'm hearing.
Maybe your sales rep will be in and will help you out again, like last.
Needed to
That'd be pretty cool. So far from what you've told me of your new sales rep, they're definitely a far cry above your old one.
Sweet incense. What candle?
Finally, we'll be able to get what's owed us.
We should get going soon.
Alright, limestone.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest.
Your boss helped out today? Awesome.
I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Okay. Anyway, that was the main story
Fang
stuff.
should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Collect some limestone first. How about that? Spring lime. Yay, lime. I like this area. It is such a gorgeous area.
One rope.
Who's that fast travel? Because I didn't want to run all the way through town again.
Well, this is no good.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
That's pretty cool. Spring lime, a brittle white stone that grows in the restorative hot springs near Dalamel. When dried and milled into a fine powder, it can be added to molten iron to purge the metal of impurities.
You are one of the good ones, you know that? You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
Sometime later.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable, but only just.
Hey,
I'd
thanks
say
for coming
you're
out, Jeremy.
Keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Look at that, guys. We learned about Dalamo. We got 520 AP out of that and a goblin coin. Excellent. I think I only need 5 more to 5 more renown to get something from the Patron's Whisper as well. So
Take a sniff, good sir. Kneaded to a silken softness.
I think I know what this next quest is as well, which is
Lights and pots.
good.
Everything
I hate
I've
it.
worked for. All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you, go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Let's do it.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
So, one thing that you should know in playing this is that there's a lot of the hunts just become available, but there are some hunts in the game that are locked behind side quests. A couple that are locked behind side quests chains. So you have to do quite a bit to unlock them. So if your goal is to get all of the hunts in the game, which I'm pretty sure there's an achievement for that, you have to do the side quests. But I imagine if you're going for all the hunts in the game, you're probably going for all the side quests as well, because you likely are trying to get the platinum, which I actually do have for this game. Oh look, there's our problem. It's bombs. It's always bombs. Fortunately, I gotta run all the way up here in order to deal with them. And Brushy, you gotta turn better. Six desert roses. Alright. There's our problem.
Flames. That explains the heat.
There's a lot of them. Oh, they love it. They're called bath bombs. That's fitting.
Out of the frying pan.
Old Faithful.
Get him! Nice try.
You fucker. Dealing with two of these things firing at me at once is kind of annoying. Especially one of them is actually, you know, powerful. Compared to the others anyway. He did.
You're finished.
There we go. Bit of a pain in the ass, but we got him.
Let's
Right.
cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
You could have just stepped outside and looked over here. The bombs were clearly visible.
There he is. The man who saved my... I was hoping we'd be seeing you again.
X's bathhouse.
The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
It might yet be salvaged. Alright. What we got? Got some renown. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got enough to actually turn in to get something new. We got Breath of the Inferno, Ignition, sick, and a Scarlet type. Awesome. Equip Ignition. Reduces its cooldown time. Alright. Okay, so what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to go to... We're done all the side quests in Dalamil for now. We're going to jump back up here to the hideaway, because the Patron's Whisper might have a new item for us.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
And there's apparently some new hunts available, so we may as well do those.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Alright, what do you got? Nothing. We can't afford the next one. My bad. I thought we could. Apparently it's 410 though.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Alright, Nectar, what do you got for us? Alright. We got a hill to die on. Among Republican merchants, reports abound of caravans being crushed by a black boulder, a creature indeterminate in nature, but quite decided in size, strength, and spite. He or she would, who took it upon themselves to seek out and slay this black mass, would earn the eternal gratitude of not only the desert traders, but the curse bearers, who risk life and limb with every trip through the Valkyrie. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I know what this one is. I also know where it is. Heck. I'm not 100% certain which of these two areas is closer, but
Well, this is no good.
I think we gotta go at this gate here. Hop on our shuttle, and we want to go all the way up here. I guess it probably would have been faster to start at the other one, but whatever. We're already over here.
Faster!
Off we go then. Look at Torgo. So this particular hunt isn't too difficult, though. You have to have an idea of how to deal with particular type of enemy, and they are particularly annoying. Let's kill these stun hounds, I guess.
All right.
Be safe.
That was sick. Hey, 93 for that? That wasn't bad. Alright. There'll maybe a fight or two along the way that we can deal with.
Fly, Ambrosia.
But we don't fight chocobos. I think there's like some scorpions just over the next ridge, not this one, but the next one. Where that item is. Oh look, I'm good.
Time to fight. Straight home.
One
now.
might say I've been through this desert a few times, eh? And we got.
Come on.
Yeah, anyway. So the hut we're looking for, I'm pretty sure is just up here. Might be another set of scorpions. Yeah, there he is.
Be safe.
Bastido Kellan. Bastido Kellan. Alright, so this is an adamantoid style enemy. They are particularly annoying to deal with.
Looks like you're gonna need me bigger sword.
I dodged way too early there. Anyway, what makes these enemies particularly difficult is that you can't hit them from the side. You have to hit them from the face, which can be a tall order. At times.
Let's try.
Shit. Fortunately, a lot of my attacks are good at hitting from the front. Oh, you fucker. You sack of fucking shit. shit this thing out. That's one of the problems with the hunts in this game. They're usually not too different from your standard enemies, but they often have annoying bits to them in that they are really, really tanky. One of those things is causing a spark to hit the enemy as well. Look at that damage. Almost lost sight of him for a moment there. So I like to pair lightning rod with Breath of the Phoenix, I think it's called. Flames of Rebirth. Damn it. He should be dead here, like, very shortly. Yeah. Nice charged shot right to the face. Okay. What do we get? Yeah, hi, Minicat. Yeah, 65 AP for that? Oh, that's nice. We did get 2 Skylar-type for it, though. Not the worst.
It should have stayed in its shell.
Alright, we're gonna teleport back to the hideaway for a moment. The reason I'm doing this is because it actually restores your health to full when you return here. Because of that, we can now go down to the Dalmill Inn. The Dalmill Inn.
Well, this is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric!
The most fragrant herbs.
We're gonna take a break, and then we got about an hour to an hour and a half, about an hour left, where we're going to begin our hunt for Hugo Kupka in Drake's Fang.
Good day, my lord. Thank you for your custom.
All right, be right back. Don't go anywhere. We've got more FF14 or 16 for you.